What is up, guys? It's me, Rivah, and I am back again with another video. If you're new here, my name is Rivah, and I'm here to give you guys my reaction to this clip. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So first of all, I just want to jump right into this video saying, my condolences go out to all the families that were involved in this tragedy. There was a woman who was pregnant with her toddler son and her children's father. I don't know if it was her husband, her boyfriend, or whatever it is, and that's the only three of the people that were actually, taken out within this situation. And I can only, I can't imagine what the families are going through. So I just wanted to start off by saying that. But if you guys have not heard about this story, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the backstory and as well as give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this as well. So this scenario is about a situation where there was a crash, right? 6 people were injured, and everybody at first, it was posted just about the tragic crash and how it was so epic and, whatever the case is. And then, as a couple of days kind of like unfolded, more and more information started to come out. So it ended up, being revealed that the person in the center of this crash, the person who literally started this crash, was none other than this woman who was on the side, who is a 37-year-old nurse, right? Here's where things get a little tricky. This wasn't an accident. This was not a mistake. This was not something that she did and was not thinking of, the ramifications, not thinking of the possibilities of what could occur or what could happen. This was completely on her own merit, right? So, allegedly, I have to say allegedly because we all weren't there. We don't know the exact story, but allegedly what took place was she got into an argument with her boyfriend, okay? She started drinking. One thing led to another. Then she just went and decided that she was going to self-delete. In that process of her attempting to self-delete, 6 other people unfortunately passed away, right? Based off of her actions. And one of those people who passed away was not her. Okay, so 6 other people. And I'm not going to stay too long on this situation, but I just want to talk about the fact that it is so vital for us to talk about emotional maturity, right? And emotional stability. Because, in a lot of movies or in a lot of depictions when it comes to, trials that happen within relationships, a lot of people try to act like, oh yeah, acting crazy is normal, right? Like, oh, you find out that your man did something and you bleach his clothes. Oh, you found out that he did this and, you're going to turn left eye, you're going to burn a house down. Like, a lot of people, even with the depictions of movies, even like Medea, right? Like, oh, I'm going to get the hot grits. I'm going to do this. Like, a lot of people act like this behavior is stable. A lot of people act like this behavior is normal, and it's not. It's completely unhealthy. It's toxic. It's dangerous, right? And I think this is a great depiction of that, of her emotional instability. Because we all know, if you make a decision based off of your emotions, which are fleeting, emotions change, right? They go up, they go down, they go left, they go right. Like, emotions are something that are not constant. They change. And one minute you can be happy, the next minute you can be extremely sad. Like, these are things that are known to us. These are things that we really know. But the moment that you can act impulsively off of your feelings or emotions is a moment that you've already lost. And unfortunately, other families have to deal with this because of how you felt over whatever it is that you guys were arguing about, right? Maybe he didn't want to be with you, maybe whatever it is. And I wanted to talk about this for a lot of reasons. The fact that she's a nurse by profession, like, when you're a nurse, you take an oath that you are going to, protect, serve, try to resuscitate, try to, do your best as a human being to be of the support of other people. And the fact that, the irony of the fact that you're literally a nurse in an ICU, which would help people within this situation, but you are the one who ignited this situation, is just, as I said, completely ironic. And I want to say, you know, for this situation, I believe, again, her acting so impulsively, it doesn't matter what the situation was, because, you know, I saw some people saying, oh, you know, her feelings are, who knows what he did, and we don't even know this guy's face. We have no idea what this guy even looks like. He didn't leave the house and harm 6 people, innocent people. She did. Nobody has the ability to even be able to force you. What's the another word that I could use? Force you. You know, push you, for lack of better words, to do something that is not already within you. It's either you are a certain way or you're not. It's either you're built a certain way or you're not. It's either these are things or traits that you've already had or they're not. Right? Her having she obviously maybe has had self-deletion thoughts in the past. And, you know, for what it's worth, she's looking at a lot of time. She's facing a lot of time over a split decision, over an impulsive action. And this isn't the only story that I saw. I actually saw another story where it was the people who were in a relationship, a man with a woman, and, you know, he had been on and off with her for a while. They had 6 children together, and in broad daylight, he deleted her. In broad daylight. The mother to his 6 children. Not 1, not 2. 6 children. And again, when it comes to both parties, we have to teach emotional stability, emotional maturity. And we also have to talk about the fact that everything is not always going to go your way. Life doesn't work like that. Everything will not always be pleasing to you. And you have to be able to maneuver through life with that mindset and knowing that. Knowing the possibilities, knowing the situations, knowing that everything is not always going to fulfill you. One of the major problems that I see that we have, especially with these dangerous situations, is that, you know, it's the way that relationships have been perceived over a certain time. It's the way that people feel that relationships equate to ownership. Because if people realize that you are experiencing a person, they will maneuver a lot differently than with the mindset of what movies have portrayed, what TV has portrayed, music, that you own somebody. And if you do something against me, I have ownership over you. So what is it for me to delete you? Right? Because I already own you. You're my possession. You're my property. So if you do me wrong, I have the right to do this. You know, a lot of people I've heard back in the day, like, you know, parents would say, like, I brought you into this world, I can take you out. It's that same mentality. You know, I'm the one who gives you purpose every day. I'm the one who, you know, gave you these children. Or I'm the one who, you know, she's a nurse. I'm not saying this is what it is. Maybe she's the one who's paying the bills. Right? I'm the one who's bought your love. I'm the one who's showing you that I deserve you. And so if you know, don't do what I want you to do, then I'm either gonna, like her mentality was that she's either gonna self-delete, or like the husband or the fiance of the woman, you know, or I'm gonna take you. I can't have you, no one will. That same mentality. But it's tragic, you know, and if you guys didn't see me post for 2 days, it's because I honestly was just like thinking about these things. You know, I was thinking about this situation as well as the other one, and watching both stories very closely. And it's just unfathomable. But it's something that's so normal to society. That's why people can see it and scroll and keep it pushing. But is it normal? No. It's not normal. This is toxic behavior, and it all stems from the beginning. People always show signs from the beginning. The toxic behavior, the ownership, going overboard, acting outrageous, showing outrageous emotions for small scenarios. All of these things build up. You know, as a woman, sometimes when a man is with you and you know, what you doing? He exudes so much control. You feel like, oh yeah, he loves me. Look how much control he's showing. He loves me. You know, and sometimes it is about him protecting you, and so other times it's not. It's toxic, but you have to be able to differentiate the two and know what it is. And maybe that would be a whole entire different conversation, you know? And for fellas, the same thing. You know, a woman exuding so much outrageous emotion over small scenarios, her going from high to low and low to high like this, you know? Don't take those things lightly. Pay attention to those things. Focus on those things. Don't just turn a blind eye. You're like, oh, that was weird, and then just keep it moving. No. Go back. You know, meditate on things. Watch people's actions. Not just the words that they say. Not just the apologies that they give over and over again. Watch their actions, because they will always show you what they are made of. And also, you know, even in these situations, as I'm saying, it's just so detrimental. So dangerous. So dangerous. So you don't want to be a part of certain situations, especially if you're in the dating realm. It's hard to really know who somebody is. That's why I don't understand how people just jump into things. Oh, 3 months, 6 months, we have to be married. Well, you have to know that person fully and thoroughly. And it's not just about the conversation. It's not just about, you know, the vetting process and you asking, you know, do you want a dog? Do you want a white picket fence? It's not just about that. It's also watching people's actions and allowing them to show and prove. Very vital. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys for real, from my heart. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.